All right, good evening, guys. Yeah, so I haven't been chance to come offline, to come online for analysis. Yeah. So let's together look at what gold has for us. We've had a quite drop today. We had quite we had quite a drop on gold. Right. It's still dropping. Why? Because as I did explain yesterday, right, that the SY I expect the SY to come back to this zone before we expect another sell on DSY. So if the SY gets to that zone, it's going to give us an edge of to long gold. And the question remains, where are we going to buy gold from? All right. So that is exactly what we want to do right now. Where are we buying gold from? Where are we buying gold from? So that is the question right now. Where are we buying gold from? All right. So I'm going to be analyzing two pairs this night. I'm going to be analyzing gold and GBP USD. Right. So GBP USD used to be my favorite pair until gold came into the picture, right? So I'm going to be analyzing GBP USD and gold. So let's start with gold. What are we expecting on gold? Gold is still selling. I'm expecting a buy very soon. By the way, I took this particular buy, but I didn't get to TP before I opted out. I have to be sincere. I opted out. Immediately I opted out, the market started going to the upside. It was crazy and quite a funny stuff. Immediately I closed, market was just moving to the upside because I closed because ZSY was looking as if it was still going to. I closed because ZSY looked like more like a sell, a buy. Then gold was looking like a sell, so I had closed, right? So that was a trap, and yeah, it never dropped until later. So where are we expecting gold at? So with this movement that we're having currently, before DSY gets to this zone right here, we might probably see gold here. I probably see gold here, guys. Might be seeing gold at this point. Might be seeing gold here. All right. So before DSY, by the time DSY is getting to that zone that we're expecting it to get to, you see gold at this point. All right. So that means gold is still selling. Gold is still selling, and this zone is very critical zone because we have a huge liquidity here. And I don't know, gold might be very crazy sometimes and just clear up this liquidity. So let's see. We're expecting market to tap into this zone. Then we're going to see the candle formations around this zone. That would determine our next move. All right. So this is kind of movement I'm expecting on gold. This is the kind of movement I'm expecting on gold. So the question is, will I be patient enough? And let me be real with you guys. Something happened today. So initially I was expecting gold to tap into this zone, right? But I was going to take a counter trade at this point. So immediately I bought, market sold against me. That was crazy. And just after I hit SL, market eventually came into my zone and went up more than 500 pips. So if I had waited enough, I could have caught up with that 500 pips. So yeah, I have to be sincere. I have to be sincere with you guys. Guys. All right, so we're expecting gold to tap into this zone before a continuous buy to the upside. Breaking below this zone just simplifies that we're going to see that sell, and this might probably happen during the Asian session. Probably. I won't take the whole of tomorrow to happen, but let's see. And this is why I'm looking out for opportunity on GU. So we're gonna check it out. This is what I'm expecting on gold. This is my expectation on gold currently. Let me clear some of this my some of these my lines. It's looking too much. All right, let's check. Let's check GBP quickly. GBP USD. All right, so this is nice. I've not traded GBP USD for the past 1 year. Oh man, this is interesting. I haven't traded GBP for the past 1 year. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. So right now, as you all know, GBP reacts directly opposite to what US dollar is doing. All right. So first time, what are we expecting on GU? What are we expecting? The same thing. While we wait for DSY to get to the upside, we wait for GU as well to get to the downside, so we can take a buy. All right. So we're waiting for this zone right here. We've got a demand zone right here. Got a demand zone down here rather. So this is zone we're expecting GU to get to. This is zone we're expecting GU to get to for a buy continuation to the upside. Alright. Probably a little drop below it. Probably a little drop below it to yeah. Just clear off liquidity kind of. Funny enough, I took this sell. I opted out. Then later on, I set a limit and markets almost got to my limit, then started selling aggressively. That one pained me a lot. That pained me a lot, guys. So it is what it is. First time trading GU after a year. Alright, so this is what I'm expecting on GU. So by the time DSY is getting to this point, you should see a buy on GU. You see a buy on GU. So a possible yeah, for GU, you see a drop into this zone right here. Yeah. So I'm expecting this fine drop on gold, which is already happening. Expecting a drop into this zone, probably tap into this liquidity. All right, so we have to chill up before we enter this trade, and this is going to happen most possibly during Asian session. All right, So this is why I'm expecting DSY to get into this point and have a sell back. Then by the time DSY is doing this, gold should have gotten to that point already, or just inside this box here. So this is where I'm expecting this gold to get into here at least 4700. So we have demand zone here, then liquidity, the strip of the liquidity for a while. Alright, so 59. So this should strip up the liquidity, and this should confirm a good buy for us. Alright, so that is my expectation on gold. While the SY is going to the upside as it's doing already, I did stated this last night. I was expecting a buy to the upside on DSY. Although it was very tricky, it played around for a long while before it eventually went to the upside. So let's see. We are back to the upside on DSY. Let's see how much drop we're going to get once it gets to this zone. So it's very tricky. We might keep buying to the upside, and that is why we must give allowance to all those our trades. But this zone we are currently on dollar is quite a strong zone. It's quite a strong zone, guys. It's quite a strong zone. So this is why we might possibly see another sell again from here. We had our first sell, and this is a second sell we're expecting. Here we had a sell. When it first got to this place, look at, we had a sell, a sell. So this is quite a strong zone for dollar index. A sell, it got to this point, we trace back to where we almost where we traced to, and right now, and sold from the same point again. So this is almost going to be a repetition, guys. This is almost going to be a repetition, right? So we have to just um watch it very closely and see what happens. And by the way, I stated earlier that I'm going to be trading JPUSD as well. I'm going to be trading JPUSD as well. I'm going to be trading JPUSD as well. So let's check it. I analyzed it already, but let me just show it again. I'm trading JPUSD after how many years? After 1 year, I traded it again today. I analyzed the sell, right? But I couldn't hold it completely. I set another entry, a limit entry, but market never tapped into it before it sold aggressively, and that was quite painful for me. That would have given me a good profit. But yeah, it is what it is. It's what it is. It's what it is. So let's see how gold does. Let's see how gold does. Let's see how gold does. Please kindly like and subscribe, guys. So yeah, let's check GPUSD. I did explain it earlier. Yeah, it's playing out nicely. I analyzed this sell, and I did add a limit entry at this point, at this last zone. I had an entry at this point. Yeah. Okay, market almost tapped into it and started selling. That was quite painful. If I was online, I would have entered manually, but I wasn't active, so I missed that. Just this, guys, was so painful when I saw it. And look at the drop. Something I was even thinking it was going to take probably a day or two before it happened. And look at it's happening aggressively, guys. It's happening aggressively. So, but let's see. We're expecting a drop into this box here on GBP USD. So ordinarily, I used to analyze just gold on this channel, but today, after 1 year, I'm back to my favorite, my used to be favorite pair, which is GBP USD. It's crazy for you. It's crazy, but I guess it's an interesting pair after all. And one of the reasons I'm interested in this pair for now is because of the so much of uncertainty with with dollar and what's it called commodities. That is gold that I trade most. So gold, as much as it respect my analysis, right? But the movement this period looks extremely volatile and oftentimes doesn't even respect analysis sometimes, right? So just had to watch out for this. And besides that, I started trading a small account today, and I needed to just trade a saver pair, right? So that is why I added this GU today. And funny how my strategy is still very active on this pair as well. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be putting so much interest on it these days, and let's see how that goes as well. Let's go back to our gold. Let's go back to our gold, the real baby. Gold is quite stubborn, so it's gonna play around for a while. But we just need to have. Let me see if 1 hour candle close. We need to have this 1 hour candle close below this zone. That will confirm our continuous sell to this zone for us. All right, that will confirm the continuous sell for us. We need to close either 4 hours or 1 hour candlestick below this zone, below this zone. Guys, if care is not taken, gold might eventually get to this zone. That is one very interesting thing. Gold might eventually get into this zone because gold might just as well clear up the liquidity entirely. Might as well just clear up the liquidity entirely, guys. So let's see. And this is why I might not be so much interested in gold this weekend. I'm gonna chill up more and focus more maybe um GU. My only issue with GU is that the movement is very slow and I hate it for that. The movement is freaking slow, guys. So I just place a buy limit on my on GU. Just place a buy limit on GU. GU. Interesting. Looks like we might have more sell on GU, guys. Depends on what dollar index does, though. Depends on what dollar index is doing. So I have. Okay. Uh, 10 years, not a, it's not a joke, guys. I mean, 1 year rather. Tried this last 1 year ago. So, uh, interestingly, this one has been holding so much on um GU. So I think we might have more drop down expected. But let's whatever happens through the night, we're gonna meet it up and see what we can do towards that. All right. So you have to see the SI break above this zone as well. Last time it did trace from this zone before going up. So what happened the last time? Got to this zone, we trace back to this zone. Wow, that is crazy. Then move to the upside. So let's check it out. And that would be earlier buy on GU and gold. If that be the case, that would be earlier buy on GU. But I do think we should see a sell regardless to this point at least, or even continue to buy to the upside. That would be another buy on GU and gold. But there's no point to rush it, guys. Let's see what happens by tomorrow. Let's see what happens by tomorrow. So basically nothing much for tonight. I'm just gonna end the session already. Call it a night. So because of this rejection we're having on DSY currently, gold might buy aggressively back to the upside. Might have a good buy on gold. But of course, it's just a normal retracement. But if the SI does keep dropping, that's gonna be a lot of move on gold, guys. A whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. Yeah, and that'll be all for tonight, guys. I need to rest. I have a lot of work to do. I mean, a lot of work to do, guys. So I'll keep you updated tomorrow. Keep you updated tomorrow. So see ya. You have a lovely nice rest and wishing us a profitable end of the week. Wishing us all a profitable end of the week, guys. So the FI might not even react to this zone. So it's two things. This is happening, a break above that zone. I actually wish for this more than the other scenario. I wish for this to happen more because it's going to give us an edge on GU, all right, and dollar gold itself, all right. So good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for standing by. Good night.